Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make is a simple cake roll cake. Someone wrote recently and asked if I had a recipe that you could make a cake roll or like a jelly roll cake with a box, of cake mix. And this is a good one. In fact, I got it from a friend of mine, the recipe, so that's why I want to do it. Now, if you're looking for a great chocolate filling for it, I do have one showing the cake, in fact, frosted with it. Filling and frosting, I have a video on that. Check it out. If you're looking for any other kind of fillings like marshmallow filling, cupcake fillings, well, on over my 500 videos that I have a lot of icings and frostings and fillings. So please, check it out. What you're going to do is, it's so easy. You're just going to buy a cake mix, and whatever flavor. If you like chocolate, buy chocolate. This particular one is a cake mix that actually has colored jimmies in it, so I thought it would be kind of colorful to make it. But any type of your brand of cake mix, out of a box. Well, once you open your box up, you're going to take 1 3/4 cups of the cake mix. That's all you're going to need out of the box. 1 3/4 cups. Put that in your mixing bowl. Want to use your hand mixer, feel free. You're also going to be putting in 1/3 cup of water, and you're going to be putting in a 2 tablespoons of oil. You decide your choice on the type of oil you want to put in. It's 2 tablespoons. And then you're going to put 3 eggs. I've had them at room temperature, and I'm going to beat in one at a time. And you'll want to beat this mixture for at least 2 minutes on medium. I'm going to move it along due to the video, but you do want to beat this for about 2 minutes. Certainly isn't 2 minutes, you know that, but we're just moving it along. The next, you're going to need a pan at least 15 by 10. It has to be at least 1 inch. This is larger than 1 inch, but it is a 15 by 10. I went ahead and I took a piece of wax paper. You can certainly use parchment paper, but I greased the paper ahead of time. Then I placed it into the pan, cut off my excess, and I actually put some slits in the sides of the paper so the corners would fit, tighter. You don't have to do that, but I find it's easier. So you do want to grease this paper, okay? Now, let's say that the 2 minutes is up. We're going to, let's see, take that pan out. And I'm going to just make sure with my spatula here, give it a good couple turns here. Okay, and it looks well combined. Even though I hurried it along, it does look well combined. Okay, then of course the next thing is to just pour this into your pan. Now you're going to bake this cake at 350 degrees, and it's going to take you anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes. So do start, checking your cake early. You don't want to over bake it that it becomes too dry either. And if it does, I think, it can crack easier that way. The next thing, it does take a little bit of patience because you're going to use your spatula or your spoon, whatever you want to use, and you want to get it right into the edges. You want to have it as equal as possible, and there isn't a lot of batter here, so you really kind of have to keep kind of stretching it but it's not that big of a deal. And then just even it out. But like I said, you know, there's not a lot here to spread around. You're going to make it. You're going to have enough batter, but you know, you definitely have to share it into all the corners that you're moving this batter in. That's why, of course, you want to really make sure that you get all that batter out of that mixing bowl, because you really are going to need it. Because you don't want the edges to be too thin either. So you can see it will take, that's really the only time-consuming step in this whole cake is just, you know, getting it in the pan and evening it out, okay, like that. And then I'm just going to grab a knife here, because I want every bit of batter that I can get into this pan. All right, and we're going to set that aside. Again, we're going to put that in 350, and it's going to take you not very long at all, just that 12 to 14 minutes. Now, once your time is up and it is baked thoroughly, take it out of the oven and let it sit in the hot pan for 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, what you're going to do is you're going to need a clean kitchen towel and put that on your countertop, and you'll want to dust it with powdered sugar, because you don't want the cake, you know, to stick. Now, once you do that, you know, of course, it'll have the paper on it. So on the hot cake, carefully remove the paper from the cake, and then use your clean towel to start rolling it jelly roll style, and that's exactly what I did. Now, once you do that, then you do want the cake to completely cool before you start filling it, okay? So it's going to look like that. And again, don't forget to put that powdered sugar, as you can see, on your towel, because you're gonna need it. Okay, then unroll the cake and then put your filling in, whatever you're going to use, whatever frosting you like, or if you want to try the filling that I have on my channel, give it a try. I do want to tell you, if you're looking for a great cake roll, but an ice cream cake roll, I really have, I feel, a really good recipe on that on my channel too, for a ice cream cake roll. So check that out if you're looking for that kind of cake. And then leave out the edges a little bit. And remember, you'll want to put this on when the cake is cool, okay? Now, if you do like these jelly roll cakes, I will be putting on a jelly roll cake with jam. Okay, now once you roll the cake like that, okay, then you can kind of see, I hope you can see anyway, all those colored jimmies. They're really quite colorful. And then now you can ice this or frost this however that you want to, okay? Or you can just simply take powdered sugar and, you know, use a strainer or your sifter, and then just sprinkle that over the top of the cake if you don't want to put a frosting or that kind of thing on this roll cake, or call it jelly roll cake. Well, there you have it. It's a really easy recipe, just involving a cake mix of your choice. Again, if you want to put those colored jimmies in the cake, it just adds for a little bit of color, that kind of thing. So there you have it. I want to thank you for watching Diane Lovetobake. If you like this recipe, well, you know what? Give me a like. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're so inclined, I'd really appreciate you to subscribe to my channel. So once again, thanks for watching. Diane Lovetobake, and I'll see you soon. Oh, and by the way, there will be a picture of this cake. The only thing is, I will show you one that is already been frosted and filled. Okay, so thanks again. I'll see you soon.